Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. On second down, here's Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
That's it, baby. We got work. Ready.
Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing now is Breeze. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 51 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it.
And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. A 20-yard touchdown. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offense making their way back out. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and there's some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. On first down, Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Gordon. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. On third down, it's Connor. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed. And now they're acting like wide receivers, too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Breeze now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. On play action, now Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Play action, Breeze. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas, 46 yards. And the NFC has taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
PAT up and good by Rosas. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give them a rest. You took the words right out of my mouth. Mahomes to throw on second down. It's Kelsey on the grab. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be...
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The offense for the NFC back out there. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Breeze to throw on second down. Looking long for Thomas. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's scooped up by the NFC. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
That first down completion, 7. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Rosas now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offense making their way back out, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They start with a give to counter, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now Breeze. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. He's got a man. Complete. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. Breeze now on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Julio Jones all alone. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
PAT up and good by Rosas. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Connor, and he'll get nothing out of that one.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is Cook with a grab. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone. A safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Baby, that's a baby shot.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Let's go.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, it's Connor. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And a gain there of 11 yards. Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Connor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Mark 59. Mark 59. Go, go, go.
On first down, it's Connor, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The AFC thus far on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. Gets it to Gordon. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on. What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Brees now on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And another tackle broken. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves his sticks. And the former first pick in the second round of the 2001 draft doing his thing.
And the beauty of watching him play is progressions. Yeah, he can throw it deep, but how about his ability?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Benardrick McKinney picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
5-9.
To throw, it's Brees. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Michael Thomas on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the NFC just continuing to pour it on. Rosas to add the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And brought in by the tight end, Cook. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. The AFC thus far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Mahomes finding his AFC West rival Allen for the AFC 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, just deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
He finds Hopkins complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Connor. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now Mahomes. Down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot whirling in for the sack.
59. Defense wins championships, baby.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Now a play fake here on free incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll make it 3rd down. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Breeze now. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Bree's going to go on 4th down. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll get 16 yards there. And the NFC has a first down. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And that's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Mahomes again. They complete it to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mahomes finding his fellow Chief Hill for the AFC first down. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I'm coming for you.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the AFC able to get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead.
Oh, this is blocked.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
To throw is Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 48 yards. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. 5-8. Off the screen.
Breeze now on first down. It's complete to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Zach Ertz. As time expires in the first half. And the NFC adds on to their lead.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. So much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Julio Jones, 64 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offense now heading out for their first drive of the second half. They trailed offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A big play there by Gordon. 51 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's complete. It's Gordon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill There to make the grab. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 14 there, and the NFC will have a first down. Ertz over the middle, and he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On first down, it's Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Breeze. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. George Kittle, 31 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Gets it to Gordon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll run on first down. Connor. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Mahomes now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. With a catch made by Hopkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is Cook with a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, AFC. A 5-yard touchdown. And the AFC able to get a bit closer.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point up and through by Myers. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Brees going to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brees to Ertz for the NFC first. Gurley. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Play action. Brees. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Well, that second down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. A monster game so far. 3rd quarter, he is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Now Breeze, looking long for Thomas. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him. There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, the flat-out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Rosas good with the extra point. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The AFC offense making their way back out. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the 4th. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big-time play there on 4th down, 30 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Mahomes. He's got Allen. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers.
And in this day and age, I would love to play quarterback in the NFL. Wide open offenses, acrobatic receivers. If you're accurate, you're going to have days like this.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Still churning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And it's complete. Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13 and also a 1st down.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Now a play fake. Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Breeze. He gets away from one. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. The numbers for the NFC on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're looking at a 3rd and goal. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes firing complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's Mahomes. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
59 mark, 59 mark, check, 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Space to run past the 20. Touchdown! Melvin Gordon, 31 yards. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the right.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Breeze now on first down. He'll rifle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And that one results in 35 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
That confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Back out is the AFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. On first down, Mahomes. And this is Cook with a grab. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Jared Cook, 88 yards. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. So he's hit Pater twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. Myers connects on the PAT. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Mahomes now on first down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The All-Pro linebacker for stride.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
5-9.
Brees going to throw here. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Brees on the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a play fake. Brees under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 44. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Looking long for Thomas. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.